Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to the crib on this Tuesday evening. Hope everyone's doing okay. Yeah, but yes, I'm a little early this week because I plan to do something, so I'm not gonna be around for the rest of this week. But I wanted to give you guys something, so I figure I will just start with this Lovenotes for TLC video that she did and deleted, of course, because well, I'll just show you. But yeah, thank you all for being here.
Victims, all you do is hurt us. All you do is hurt us. You just don't care about us.
And oh, for anyone new, she's just 36 weeks pregnant. This is when she overdoses on Ambien, which causes the police to take her away, of course.
You don't care about us. You don't. I try to tell you. I've told you for so many years. You don't understand. You don't get it. I asked you for weed. I asked you for a safe place. You denied me. And you're gonna tell me I'm crazy because everybody else is fucking crazy at me. You're doing this again. Everybody is. You did this, not me.
And that is the police out there that were banging at the door. Sounds like somebody else, huh?
No one cared about this baby. If they would have cared, they would have put the father where he needs to go. And I'm done. I'm not trying to play your games anymore.
And you know what? I'll just say this. I understand that when you're preggers, that things happen and emotions and all that because you have like another being inside you. I understand. But I think monetizing it and playing it out for the internet or for YouTube, it makes that situation a lot different, in my opinion.
I'm not.
Exactly.
You're crazy. You guys are silly. You guys are so funny.
Who did this? This is Lovenotes for TLC. Letitia, aka. For a long time, Crash, I didn't even think she was actually pregnant.
I told you. I told you, people. I told you I needed help to solve it.
Hey, Gothic, what's up?
And you just hurt me instead. That's what you did. That's what you did. You just hurt me instead. Instead of saying, oh, let's do something to help the victim for once. You don't care. You people are evil.
There she goes. And, you know, I'll say this. I've known a lot of people that have drank worse of a bunch of substance in front of me to try to, aka, prove a point. And it always goes down the same way. Person gets their stomach pumped. Hell, 20 years ago, I saw someone pump someone's stomach with a gasoline pump. Because, yeah, people will actually do that for you if you want to make a big enough statement like this. But she just took a bunch of ibuprofens. Yes, that definitely can mess up the liver. Definitely, for sure. What's
People
up?
are evil. That guy seems like a nice guy. And I feel very bad. I want to talk to him. But I don't want to talk to him because it does no good. It does no good. You people don't listen. You never fix anything. You put me. You make me. You blame me. No. No. There's no reason. I knew you had access to my phone. I knew you saw what my dad did. I knew you did that. You saw that. You saw everything. You let it happen. You people are sick.
Right?
Not me. Not the suicide victim.
And the funniest part, Crystal, is the people banging on the door are not there to hurt her. They're there to help her. And that's why they haven't kicked it down yet. They're trying to give her the respect of going there and unlocking it and opening it. You know, the decency, you would think. But she doesn't get that. You know, but, you know, like everyone says, the world's not here to kiss your ass. And yeah, they're not going to want someone, especially a pregnant woman, to OD or kill themselves in their hotel. They don't want that. They don't want to have to deal with that.
Anybody know? You're sick.
Hey, Susan.
You have issues.
That is awesome that you are watching me from Australia. I think that is just so cool. I know it is disgusting how this woman is. It makes us Americans look bad, but I guarantee you we're not all like this.
All
But
of
thanks
you
for
have
watching.
issues, and then you talk down to me like it's not gonna fucking happen.
Exactly,
No,
Cindy.
You guys are sick.
Hey, Patty.
You guys are sick, and I don't want to do this anymore.
I wish I would talk to you too. You seem like a nice person. My stomach hurts.
And to me, when I see this video, it looks like I'm gonna do the worst of the worst on a camera. You know, smoking, taking a bunch of ibuprofen, like anything to be shocking. But then she turns around and says, "You guys are trying to kill my baby. You're just another way." That's why I really don't like to cover her. I need to always take a Shanny break though in between, a palate cleanser, if you will. But this woman, she gets into your soul in like the worst ways.
It's on fire. I should do the right thing, but that if doing the right thing means that you're not doing weed, well then I'm sorry.
You hear that noise? That noise is like, we gave you a chance, and now we're gonna come in full force, get your ass on the ground. That's what that noise means.
I don't know what they're doing. They're crazy. They're banging on the door. Acting crazy. Breaking shit, and they're gonna blame me for it like it's
because you're
fault.
not opening
In
it.
actuality, it's not at all. You should blame the actual perpetrators this time.
Exactly, vultures.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Get up here. See your hands. See your hands. Miss Collins. Talk to us now.
They've got tasers.
No shit, they have tasers. You know why they have tasers? Because they don't want to hurt your dumb ass. If they did, they'd have guns. Oh. You know, I mean, some people. So then after that, she had to hang out with her at her mom's house. I'll just say with her and her brother. I mean, I think her brother is pretty damn cool. Here's a quick video of her brother. I swear he reminds me of a dude that I went to school with, and the guy couldn't, you know, talk that great either. He's out here in a robe.
What's the rope? Oh, don't bother giving her anything because she plans on throwing it back at you.
That's what I'm saying.
And here she goes, filming.
I knew somebody just like that. And the funniest shit about this,
You're not understanding either.
Look what's the rope.
what is he
Oh,
doing?
don't bother giving her anything because she plans on throwing.
You know what he looks like? He looks like those guys that go down to the community room and gets $20 to be naked for an art class for an hour. You know? Or he looks like the street stripper.
Throwing it back at you.
Yeah,
And here she goes, filming.
Taylor, look at my description. The membership link is in my description. Because now I decided to put it there. All right, so then after that excitingness, she realized that she needed to go. Yeah, she needs to go. She wants to be out of her mom's house and live in her car, apparently, because that will be better than having to deal with another adult. This is just awful, folks.
Stayed with you. You made your choice.
Thank you, Taylor. I appreciate it.
This is about allowing a Jalito to get violent. I'm ungrateful.
I'm gonna make
Right.
it go up a little
I'm the
bit.
one that's ungrateful when in actuality I told you days ago about this appointment for the baby and you wanted to say, well, why is it important? Why does it matter? Why does it, and you even told Daddy, if the father and the mother don't care about the baby, why should you care about it as the grandparent? So I'm not really sure why you believe that I'm the one that's always taking
dear
advantage of
brothers.
you, when in actuality, everything I ever have done, which is take care of you and be nice to you, way nicer than screaming.
And like I just said, this is after that video I just showed you her taking a whole thing of ibuprofens to the face. Her mom should just be like, hey, look, you try to off yourself. It's either you live here or you live in jail, or you live here or you live in your car. It's really that simple. To most people, I'd be like, okay, yes, I will live here because it's better than being on the street, especially being as pregnant as she is. I mean, really, unless she's like in the hospital parking lot, I don't see us going down good.
And hollering at you.
Saying, I'm done with you, blah, 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 blah.
No, I told you I would pack my stuff because it was too stressful for you. All you were doing was ranting and raving at me. You don't get like this with Angelito. No. When he asked you to do his laundry, you went ahead and did it.
He didn't ask me.
No, he told you.
No, he didn't.
To
tell
switch
me
it
to.
over.
No, I asked him. I said, so just switch it over, and he said, yeah. Okay.
Are they Spanish? Did she just say Spanish word? Are they Spanish? Man, I hate when people making us Spanish people look bad.
My stuff was in the dryer. I asked permission to do it. Did you usually tell me, no, don't touch it? Okay. Well, I asked for permission after I take my stuff out of the dryer.
Yeah.
That makes it even better because
But you know what, Patty? It's a good thing, because what's the alternative? Like everyone's saying in the chat, that poor child that didn't ask to be here has to be with their crazy mother. They didn't ask to be here. They didn't ask to take that. And she must know, already having a child, that what she takes, the baby's going to absorb. So yeah, she is essentially going to kill the baby, because no matter what, she probably would most likely survive if, got into her system.
every time I ask you for something, you denounce me as your child, but then you go ahead and you offer for him, and I understand that. And he stole my phone yesterday and everything. I know you got it back. You're so proud of that. He's the type that will definitely sustain you once he's in prison again. So I'm hopeful that you'll understand one day what you do, but I don't think you ever will. I think that it's been really rough trying to communicate.
I'm telling you, Payne, there's a couple out there. I ain't get going to it, but I'm like, damn, don't tell me when you're Spanish.
With you. That I see what I do? Really? I cook and
Yes.
clean for you.
I agree.
And, this time I didn't do it because I'm 9 months pregnant. And
Imagine the
I asked you
effects
for
of
a
all of
couple
the
things
drugs
right
on
now.
that
rotten
baby.
asshole in the room. It smells like rotten asshole in the room.
Yes, you were exactly right, Crash. Wow, I actually fixed that thing. And I did fix that because people weren't able to hear what people were saying until it was coming at the same time. So I delayed it. But you were exactly right. The drugs are going right half of it, at least. That is awful. But thank you so much, Crash. I appreciate it.
And you negate my needs. Instead, you throw it back on me constantly. I can't build an emotional support system like that whatsoever, because you're not here to support me. You weren't there to support Sissy either. You're only there to support Angelito and whatever flaws he's got going on mentally. And you wait on every word that he says, or you hang on every word that he says.
Take your jealousy with you?
Oh, it's not jealousy. It's sorrow because you don't understand. It's sorrow because this family doesn't understand how dysfunctional it is. Even
Yes.
Dr. Carol, knowing that...
Dr. Carol, you didn't want to go to him yesterday.
No, because I was depressed.
Oh, her father's Mexican. Okay.
Depressed with
Thank
you. Depressed with dealing with this family.
He doesn't listen.
Nobody listens.
He doesn't
Nobody
wanna hear
listens.
it
And that's
because
why
it's just excuses.
that's why I started sharing on the internet and people thought I was crazy.
Now you're going against his 50 years old?
No, we think you're messed up for stressing out your elderly parent. I mean, I would never do this. I would never go in front of my parents or an elderly parent and just stress the hell out of them with this bull crap. Yes, you do it to get, and you get all the money. Unless you're giving your mother some of this money, seriously, you're giving her stress for no reason, and it's really messed up.
Experience and saying, because he told you it's just.
What are you
excuses.
even talking about?
You told me this yesterday.
I said I didn't want to talk to him because all he does is talk about his life and he doesn't actually ask me what's wrong.
And when
I
you
don't.
tried
No
to
therapist
read him
actually does.
something, He says no, he doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah, he never does
And
want to
he
hear
said-
it.
he said,
Every
"No
time I try to
excuses,
read him,
no excuses." You said that. All of that. you said
regardless,
that.
the reason I didn't go to him was because I was dealing with my family here, and Angelito got physically violent with me again, and
Yeah,
you
usually you
just
take
accept
the chance
that.
to go tell him all that, but you're like you said, he'd say he didn't want to hear it, that it was excuses.
Yeah, it
That's why
is.
you didn't want to go because you knew you were going to get pissed off by what he said or didn't say to you.
Now, you allowed your son at 32 years old to bring someone around that was half his age at 16, and then when I bring it up just momentarily, everybody's like, "Oh, don't talk about it."
That's the past.
Is it?
It is.
It's
all
recent.
Past, okay?
It's within the last
I try
year.
to put everything you do in the past too, but you don't get any better. You think of something else to yell at people about, blame everybody else, the professional victim, like everyone's telling you.
Professional
Yeah.
victim. Where do I get that from? The fact that you sit there and you sit on your computer constantly. The one time I ask you to do anything,
Well, I've been over the amount I need
Okay.
to do in my life.
Oh my god, I love that. So she's like, yeah, you're a professional victim because you're doing it for money. Your mom's exactly right. And she, well, where do you think I got that from? You would talk with your friends in your sewing circle or whatever the hell she just said. Different. Was she monetizing it? No, then shut the hell up. You know, she wasn't doing it in a monetizing. Let me make fun of my family to get donos. Get the hell out of here. Big difference.
Where did I learn these traits from then? Because now I have a voice to be able to argue the facts.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Starla, she's calling it like it is.
what good stuff?
How I always sit there and nurture everybody and all the shit they're done, and I go ahead and do the work. And that's what happens.
And then you throw it in our faces. You
Well, Susan, that is my thing. She has not only joked about doing that to her baby, but was serious, told people, hey, I'm on the side of the road. Anyone want this baby? And you know what? There's a couple people out there, they'll take you up on that. I mean, one of the biggest problems we have in this country is child trafficking. I mean, right? Anybody like over the age of 30 should know about that. Another problem we have are people getting hard, you know, in the real world and getting kidnapped. So for her to joke around like this, you don't joke around, especially if you're up there in the Midwest where people don't give a shit if you're gone or not. Because seriously, if someone would knock her out at that hotel she was out and take her and cut that baby out of her, no one would give a shit. Maybe her mother, but like that's really it. She would go like a fart in the wind. She has no idea. And she's putting not only herself in danger, but that unborn child. It really is awful.
throw it in my face. You don't throw it in Juanito's face. You don't throw it in
Her name's
the boy's
Letitia.
face. No, but you allow someone that psychotic to live under your roof like that. Someone that's violent and dangerous and assaults pregnant women. Oh, he accepts his flaws. And soon apologizing. He can't apologize for shit like that. No, he's a professional predator is what he is. So I don't understand what you're saying.
Exactly.
Because the violence. No, I don't want you. So that means when you get drunk later on and you're on your fucking pills, don't send me.
Wow. Wow. If that was my kid, after my kid tried to end themselves in a hotel, I would turn around and I would say, get the fuck out of my house. You heard me. Get the hell out of my house. You just try to end yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Ray and Bradley. Welcome to the crib. We're crazy here, but we do have fun and we have a laugh. And I try to show people what not to be. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Stupid messages, and then have everybody think that you're doing right by me.
That's good. Two more members, and I'm gonna start doing more private members only streams. I am gonna do those, where like you know, I do members only polls, but like every week, like probably on a I don't know, maybe a Monday night or something, we'll do like an hour of like a members only. So you're definitely gonna want to stick around for that if you like any of this content that you see here tonight.
Never been there to emotional. Thank you, finally. And I won't fucking call you when you presume that you're there for all of us. You're not. I only knew your number because you're the only person I had to fall back on. Do you understand why I couldn't build relationships after dealing with a family like ours? Because it's that dysfunctional.
Me, Taylor? Because I don't know French Fry Girl or Yab. I've heard of them. You know, there's a lot of us around that have heard of each other and not have, you know. I try to keep my distance in the beginning, like 3 years ago. I was like, yay, let me meet everybody. And now I'm like, I'll keep to myself. You know, sometimes it's best not to meet your heroes or your enemies or your whatevers, you know?
But
that's
why
cool.
I have emotional scars. That's why I can't involve myself with new people, because of the fact that my family is so fucked up. Dr. Carroll asked if Juanito was retarded because of the things that he's done. Because of the...
You're right, Vultures. You're absolutely right. She is lucky. You know how many women that I've talked to out there that don't have a mom or a dad, or both? Guys that don't have a dad, you know, it does leave an impression on you. Not being raised by one, you know, without both parents, and not having them later in life when you make bonehead decisions like this. She should, you know, and you know, the unfortunate part is she will remember this when her mom passes, and she'll look back and be like, why didn't I just be cool with her and appreciate what she's doing for me? She doesn't need her there. Come on, the mom's cleaning up. I know she's like she's almost having the baby, but she should try to clean up. At least, you know, being a guest in the house. I don't know, maybe I was raised a different way, but we try to help out if we're a guest in someone's house, you know? Stuff has changed.
He said, is he mentally retarded? I said, I don't know, but apparently somebody that's that violent must be. So, yeah, I just wanted to leave you on that note, since, you know, you think that you know so much, and that you... Yes, right. Right, and that's why you throw everything in my face. You couldn't even offer to say, yeah, let's just go up and make sure the baby's fine. Nothing like that. You just shut your mouth and went along with it. Said, oh, we could have been packing this entire time. Look,
well, Brad, all I could say to that is, you know, doing stuff like this, being what I guess people will call a public figure, talking to strangers out there, I have changed a lot. And I understand that this stuff isn't forever, and people should cherish life, and we should cherish having a relationship with our family, even if we don't get along with them. So many times I had to be the bigger man and say I'm sorry to a parent or to some sort of family member that I didn't have a good relationship with, even though I thought that I was the right one. I was the better man and made amends. And you know what? I feel better about it. So I know exactly what you're talking about. And there's a lot of people here that have similar things where they lost a family member or they lost somebody, and they'll see some of the people I cover and they'll be like, man, they should be lucky that they're in their life or before it's too late. So I get you. The doctor did not ask the brother. No, of course not, Crash.
I could have been to my appointment right now, and it took me how long? About an hour to pack my belongings, and that's it. I sat and rested and ate in between because I'm 9 months pregnant. I carried all that heavy stuff back and forth. And you're going to tell me that you're there for me.
Good for you.
No, you're not. You're in here cleaning your kitchen and still try. You always sit there.
You know what? Letitia should be like that. But I swear, like these kids today, and I hate that. I sound like my parents, but seriously, these kids today, they're not like how the other people were, or Generation X, whatever you want to call it. Generation X, even some millennials, I'll throw them in there. They're not like this generation where they're so damn entitled. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. You'd work until you have the baby. Baby fall down, you're still at the store or wherever. But seriously, good for you. And I wish more would be like that. Understand the value of a dollar. You know what I mean?
And you beg a Janito, don't leave, you can't live without me. But your daughters can live without you, right?
Yeah,
apparently
it's crazy.
It doesn't matter to you because we're all in a different category. We're all in our different, stages of whatever. Because you don't want me, you don't want my child. You never encouraged me to keep my child. Instead, you told me I could never do that, and you discouraged me the entire time.
No,
so
I told you I'm not going to sit there and listen to you about harming the baby after it's born, even,
right?
And then say I can't deal with this because the father doesn't want it. I don't want to have to take care of it here. And
yeah, exactly. The mother knows what she's going to say as soon as the baby's born. If she understands that her own daughter talks in that annoying monotone voice. I mean, my God, I couldn't talk to this woman 10 minutes. I'd want to gouge my eyes out, stuff something in my ears because she's so monotone. That's why I seriously, watching her, it bothers me on an emotional level.
And then mommy has to be the responsible one to step in.
Did you ever have to take care of my first child? No, I didn't even invite you around
Neither
her.
did
She
you.
was well maintained. She was well better off. And she wasn't around fighting like this or violent people that grab things out of people's hands. Yeah, and you're going to just be okay with that. I have no idea why you...
You know what? I'll say this. Some people don't want to be filmed. That's why you have to say, do I have permission to film you? So, yeah, I get it. He grabbed the camera out of your hand, or the phone I just showed. But still, did you say, do I have permission to film you? I mean, it doesn't take much to do that. It is a thing.
People presume that that's normal. Why is it? I know, I understand it's normal for our family.
Yes.
But it's not healthy.
She's got a daughter, Rad. And not only that, she had to get taken away in handcuffs from the police because she refused to leave the daughter's home. She went to her ex's house, which is an ex, and he moved on with another woman. He's remarried, and they have the daughter, and she's not supposed to be around. And yeah, there's a video of this, and she wanted to bring the gift to the house, but instead of just leaving it there with a little note, like at the porch, she banged and banged and banged to make a scene. And then when she wouldn't leave, the police had to show up and escort her out of there. And then she just said, "Bring me to the hospital. I'm nuts." Total crazy.
None of it is healthy.
Job.
So the fact that you couldn't even step in and say,
I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
yeah.
I sit around doing good things for other people and hoping that, everything would be okay for
Right.
them, not wanting anything back in return, just taking care of them because they want to. And most of them are ungrateful for it, so,
I think that's actually
and I let you burn this
burn
bridge
this.
plenty of times.
Burn bridges?
Most ever with anyone. I talk shit and everything, but still, I still look out for you.
Burning bridges, confronting you about your issues is not burning bridges, Mother. That's trying to communicate healthfully. And you don't understand that. There's no burning. If there was burning bridges between parents and children, then you're the first one to do it. So I don't know what you're talking about. You hold us all underneath a different standard and everything. You're the one that's pushed us away. You allowing.
It's not a standard. It's be normal. Okay? Don't act crazy. I mean, I know she's got the camera facing at the ceiling right now, but let me remind everybody, the elderly mother, while she's bitching in her ear, stand there filming the ceiling, her mother's cleaning the kitchen right now. Instead of her helping out like a normal daughter that is a guest in the mom's house, no, she wants to bitch and say, I'm gonna pack my stuff. You're never gonna see me again. Ba, 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 ba. She wants her to kick out her brother, but since the brother probably pays the mom money to be there, the mom ain't gonna do that shit.
And that little fucking tramp over here, that 16-year-old over here, was the one what pushed me out of your home, what forced me into be in the arms of men, and that's why I got impregnated. And you don't want to see the bigger picture. You don't want to see that you weren't being a good mother to your daughter. You want to see that you've been the best mother to everyone else. So thank God for you. Thank God, right? Because you're such a good Catholic girl, right? Because that's what you just said. I'm so proud of you. Because you sound so sane and sensible.
See?
So anyway, I love you and I hope you the best, but I really...
I love you. I love you. After all that gaslighting, I love you. What are you talking about? This woman is gonna keel over by her working this hard and by you just gaslighting her. We get it. You don't want your brother there, but he ain't gonna go because he probably helps the woman more than you. They'd rather have you in the car.
Really don't. I don't expect. Right.
It's crazy.
Of course it's not.
I'm not the one that can help you. You can only help yourself.
Yeah,
The
right,
only person that
Brad?
can help me now is God, because there's no
You gotta
way.
put in some of your own effort. That's what you don't see. You think it's just gonna happen because you tell God, God,
What
take
the
wheel.
fuck kind of
Jesus, take
effort
the
have I
wheel.
not put in? When I was the one putting in applications, I was the one looking for places. It was stressing you out to the point where you were stressing me out excessively. You never do any. You never. And
Put applications in place that-
I mean, I don't know why I'm one of these people that when I see someone swearing at their mother and that the mother's kind of old, I think of my mom and think I would never do that. I would never talk like that. And same thing if I was a pregnant woman, I still would never. And I just can't imagine. She wants the mom to be like, okay, stay here. I'll kick Henito out. You and Henito will be gone. And it'll just be you. Like, what the hell? What does she want? What does she want? It is so horrible. This woman, she really needs to go into some sort of, I would say a booby hatch or hospital, but I know that they don't take people anymore. So I guess she just needs to go to jail. But she's been there before. So there's really no helping her. And I don't know, I guess I'm really going to stick around and I'm curious to see where her story goes, because all this is leading up to, oh my God, this baby, you could hurt the baby. What's going to happen when there is no more baby, when the baby is out? What is she going to do to gaslight people then? I'm really curious to see.
I was involved in it. I never seen you put applications in for shit. For nothing.
they were done back in March. The HUD applications.
Tell me you've got your dad's address. And
Are you insane?
fill them out, see how far you are on the list so we can figure out.
I didn't have to refill out if I was already on the list since March.
I asked you yesterday. No, you absolutely shut that down. So I can
Right.
shoot everything else down.
Wait, shit.
Right.
She
I
makes
have
my
no idea
refrigerator
why you have so
look
many
bad.
issues, but I can tell it's because you allow the physical violence in your home still. The fact that he got so rowdy and I couldn't record it, but he was screaming for fucking 20 minutes and shit like a fucking ape, like an animal, the fucking retard he is. And you're
And you know what? She's bitching and moaning about stupid family squabbles and fights. To me, the woman is cleaning the house. If I was a mother, mother to be, I'd be like, yeah, my child can sit here, can live here because the house is friggin' clean. And that's all I care about. Squabbles, everyone fights. That's like being like, oh my God, you can't go over there. Those parents said fuck. I mean, like, oh my God, who doesn't?
going to tell me that that's healthy, and all the other siblings want nothing to do with him, and you're going to tell me, oh, that's healthy, I'm going to take care of him. I can't kick him out for a single hour because I need to make sure he's okay and taking his drugs right here. It's not jealousy, Mother. It's sadness. It's sorrow for you because you're not going to see. You're going to end up all alone.
You don't have to be sad for me.
because the fact that you couldn't put effort yet. Oh, but you do. That's why when people found out, when people started finding out what you allowed to happen, that's why they burned their bridges with you, not the other way around, Mother.
Everybody already knows, Leticia.
Yeah, that you play the victim, that you allowed all that to happen. You knew exactly.
Still loves me. My brothers and sisters are okay with me. My ex-family is all good with me.
That's why you drink and take so many pills. Okay.
Wow. I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It makes you rethink every fight I've ever had with my parents. Thinking, was I just a piece of shit? Was I wrong in that instance? Like, I don't think so. But hearing her, like, wow, like that's why you tried to. Didn't you just try to end yourself? And now you're here at your mom's because she's pitying you, or is this what you need to do because you're this narcissistic? Which one is it?
Husbands are good with me.
Oh, your ex-husbands are good with you, right?
Yeah.
For the amount that they can use you.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
don't do anything for them, so I don't know how you can say use me.
Right, okay.
It's actually when it's the other way around. They'll help
Okay.
me anything I need.
That's why you went to therapy. That's why you went to therapy one time, and now you're all better. And this is so much better. This is how you handle things.
Therapy? No, I was better before therapy. I was fine.
Right. Not sharing. Not sharing.
See, that's what pissed you off because I told Dr. Carol some truths of things that you bent, that you failed to put in all the details.
Actually not.
Yeah, it seems like Leticia here does fail to give all the deets or all the tea or all the information. She just puts in the talking points, the bullet points that make her look good, or what she thinks make her look good. I mean, the whole thing looks bad. The whole thing is awful in my opinion, but still, I agree with her mom. There is stuff she purposely leaves out to try to make her look like the victim.
I say, really? She didn't tell me that.
Actually, no. There's nothing that I manipulated or lied about aside from the fact that I thought you were also a victim, but you weren't because you knew about all the sexual abuse. You knew all about all of it. You just allowed it to happen. And that's what is sad on my behalf because I have to realize I have no one to go to. Regardless of how much people presume I can head back your way, no, you're manipulative. You act like, oh my God, yeah, I'll be there for her. And then you throw every single thing I do in my face. Every single thing I request, going to the grocery store, going to...
I mean, I've seen a lot of videos with her and her mother. And she does the same thing. She says, oh, you're going to do this. You're going to manipulate me. It seems like if she would just shut up, her mom doesn't bother her. Her mom's always cleaning something or sitting down or doing her own thing. Leticia is the one who's always... Yo, they're energy vampires. They are energy vampires. That's what these people do. They suck the energy out of you and leave you like a lifeless corpse.
At appointments, going across town. But then if it's something your son wants, go to the gas station, get some alcohol. I'm right up. I'm up doing it. Like when you got up and did his laundry, just jumped right up. Like, oh, I asked, and so he allowed me to. Okay, I don't know why you have got that crazy backward mentality.
I didn't care. You know what? Because I wanted to do it. I wasn't getting quarters.
But then when you do my stuff, yeah, but then when you do mine, you don't say thank you for the pleasure. You say thank you for putting me under more stress, Leticia. Thanks for doing
you are.
blah, blah, blah. It's always backhanded with me. I know the difference, and I see the difference, and other people see the difference too. Don't pretend anymore that you were there.
Backhanded. You know, where I come from, when someone said backhanded, they literally backhanded you in the face. Shut up, stupid. Shut up, millennial, who doesn't know anything about life. Fuck, man. Go out there and let life kick you in the ass for a few more years and then come back and you'll be like, Mommy, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Seriously. Oh my God, really? Yeah, all this woman does is clean up the house and she's talking to you. What about parents that burn their kids with cigarettes? Like, I met some really messed up parents in my time. Friends of mine had some really messed up parents, and we had to do something about that. But shit, this woman has no idea what real dysfunctional is. Them not kissing your ass, that's not dysfunctional. They shouldn't have to kiss your ass.
For us, especially as girls, growing up. That's why Cecilia wants nothing to do with you. That's why you have no grandchildren anymore. That's why you went years
exactly.
without
Misery
anything,
loves company.
because you're sad and lonely, because you want to play the victim, and you're like, I don't even play. Yes, you do, but you don't see it, because you're blinded to your flaws. You're in denial. So, I love you very much. I'm very grateful we had this moment that I could discuss this finally, get it off my fucking chest, because I'm over it. I'm over asking any of you for help. You guys aren't there for actual help. It's just a more emotional trauma, and then physical abuse. Who in the fuck allowed him to be the fucking man of this house? And you're like, but I allow it. It's okay. He can rip your phone away from you, $500, and go break it. It's okay. And then what? You can't call the police.
But he didn't break it. He didn't break it. So calm the hell down. You were filming him without his permission. He was in his bathrobe. You know, maybe he didn't want to show the world how sexy his bathrobe is. You ever think of that? So you're in the wrong for that. You know, I've seen people do that before. Film somebody without permission and then get mad when they freak out. They are right to freak out. You didn't ask for their permission. The dude was probably nude underneath, more than likely, and didn't want to be filmed. And obviously, because you're filming right now, he didn't break it. So shut up.
You can't call the police.
More bullshit.
Don't call the police. Don't call the police. You're right, because they didn't listen to me anyway. Because when I tried to reach out as a victim, they didn't fucking listen either.
Penny.
So
You
I
know
have no
what
one
I'm
to
saying.
trust. And I'm grateful for that,
These
because
kids,
it makes
man.
me stronger than anybody here in this family, too. Because at least I made the attempt to better myself and to do better.
Keep doing the next right thing. Your life should be better. Keep doing the right thing.
I know that, and that's why I'm leaving. Because I can't be around you, because you couldn't even take me to a fucking appointment that was an...
Then leave and shut up. Leave the woman to clean her house. Like, you know what I mean? Leave. If you want to leave so bad, leave. No, because she doesn't want to leave. You know, when I went to college a long time ago in psychiatry, they would teach you that this is her trying to get the mom to turn around and be like, oh yeah, you could stay and he can leave. No, that's not going to happen, because she would have left already if she really did want to leave, right?
An hour away so that I could get that fucking baby's heart checked, because I wasn't feeling well. I didn't want to ask you for anything. The moment that I...
No, Crazy Cat Lady, Shanny, that's the next video. That's going to be in 5 minutes. You will know when it's Shanny. She takes up like a majority of the screen.
I asked you,
This is
something about
Letitia's
gas
crazy
money.
ass.
You already had wasted all the gas money when I got the truck back right now. Before, you know, when I came and went, there was an eighth of a fucking tank. So you're telling me that you were wasting gas on me. In actuality, you didn't. You were just using my car the whole time, driving around, racking up miles, doing whatever you wanted to do, and blaming me. So
Racking up miles.
I wish you would understand.
Do you need any money?
Yeah, why couldn't you just sleep in the car like me? What's wrong with you? Why couldn't you just stink up my car by sleeping in it for months and not showering, or showering at a gym?
No, I need no
insane.
money from you. That would be taken from the devil. You're obviously not there to help someone like me, somebody that's trying to appropriate their fucking life. Instead, you want to help him to be a pillhead over there, pillhead Mr. Snorty Pants. It's not jealousy. Everyone knows. I'm
nothing
not
much,
jealous about that.
just
Why would I
chilling.
be jealous about a fucking psychopath that gets violent with other people, and he runs back to mommy, and he's going to end up in prison again? Why would I
Look who's talking. Look who's talking.
be jealous of that? I don't know what you're talking about. I pray he fucking does, because he doesn't deserve to be out and about with the fucking attitude that he has, getting physically violent toward other individuals, and then being a fucking whispering about it like I don't fucking know that that's what's being discussed.
I mean, I've heard of gaslighting like this, where you constantly berate somebody while they're doing something else. Yeah, this is gaslighting 101 here, and she is sucking the energy out of this woman. The stress she's stepping on that, imagining that's her daughter's face right now.
Are you guys retarded?
Damn,
I guess so.
bitch.
I guess
Mom.
Dr. Carol was right. Anyway, I love you very much. I'm out. Like I said, please don't message me. All it does is cause me more fucking stress and trauma. And I tried to explain that to people for the last few years. Nobody believed me. They thought I was just making it up. But no, this is so much stress. I just need to get away from everybody. I already texted Daddy. I'm sure you know that. So
Right.
that I won't be heading up there to bother him either, because fuck all that. Have a good day. I don't think I have anything else. Everything left in the storage that was like all my drawings, all of my, you know, any of that shit, you can just throw it away. I really don't care about any of that. Okay. Okay, good. Because I don't need any of it. It's just material crap that I can't carry along with me to death. And I'm over trying to satisfy everybody. And they're fucking...
Holy crap.
And yet you're gonna jump up. You're gonna jump up to do anything Anito says. So I'm not sure.
See that right there? That's manipulation. All right, I'm gonna leave. Starts to walk away, and then as soon as she says something, okay, me too. Oh, I thought you were gone. Man, I hate people like her. I hate people that need to put in the freaking last word. I hate last word people. I want to stick my foot up their ass so bad. Like, I was walking away. Why?
Sure what you're talking about. You're crazy. I don't know what that mentality is. I want to satisfy everybody, and then the moment
She
you ask
wants
me for
the
something
last
that stresses
word.
you out, you turn it around on me. Like, you came in, you're the one that texted him and caused the fucking problem. You text him, and then you turn around and you make it out to be like I did anything. I didn't say shit to him. He walked up and he started huffing and puffing like he was going to blow the house down. And fuck, I don't know what's wrong with you people. And everyone says it's me because they're like, they don't see what actually happens. If they knew the text messages.
I'm seeing it right now. I don't know how any other way I could see it. It doesn't look doctored at all. It looks like you're gaslighting your mother, and you've been doing it for the past 19 minutes.
The whispering, the backhanded comments, the always trying the hidden agendas between you and everybody else, they would understand. That's why I told everyone. I said I couldn't even go to doctor's appointments when I was a kid because you would tell me to shut up and you would do all the talking. So, I don't know. I'm gonna leave out this door so there's no chance that he'll pop out and fucking try to beat the shit out of me. What do you mean, yeah? I got it on film that he's fucking physically violent. And I got it on film that he snatched the phone out of my fucking hand.
I would do the same way. I would do the same thing.
Bye.
I would seriously do the same thing. That woman is awful. That woman is freaking awful. God, I don't like her. All right. So let's move on. I still don't know where Shanny is. I've talked to some people. We have our theories. I sent her an email. I'll keep that as transparent with you guys. I did send her an email because she's emailed me before in the past. I said, hey, where are you? I said, there's a lot of theories that maybe Rev went to jail or you're in jail or the state's paying for your hotel. So what is it? Because I know for a fact where she is, the state could give her up to 2 years. And if she's in a shitty hotel, that more than likely might be the case. But this is a video from 2019. It's called Wakey Bakey. It's another one where her voice isn't so good. I don't know. I know her and Rev were doing a lot of substances at this time. But yeah, this is Shanny. You see the difference?
All right. What up? Okay. So.
My God. Sounds like a demon.
It is obvious that I have no voice.
Karma.
And it's coming and going. But
whoa, that arm.
The show must go on. Because Wakey Bakey is 5 days a week, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m.
My name's already interrupted.
9 a.m. Mountain Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So anyway, I know I'm sick, so and I apologize if you can't really hear me, but I got a really good mic.
You guys in the
so
mic.
I figured you could hear me. So my voice is gonna go in and out.
You know, I don't understand quote unquote parents like this. They care more about their mic quality than about feeding their children. It's just crazy. You know, you could do both, especially with $700,000. They never needed to knock on your door. You could do what I do. Feed the kids before you make a freaking live stream. How about that? No?
But I'm still going to do it because, you know,
also, I'll point out, Rev is still on the corner. I'm sure he's still going through his alcohol withdrawal. I know it takes a long time. But it was weird. This was the time when Rev would just sit that back in the corner with his cigarettes and his whatever that's over there, and he would just sit there. He didn't really talk much.
I'm a bomb. Oh, the mic's not even on. I'm talking through my fucking computer. Yeah. Let me put on the good mic. But like I said, see, so much better. The show has to go on. Because I'm not going to mess with my demographics at the moment and the algorithm. And I don't want to lose my shit because I miss a day off.
You could have just went to the doctor.
Unfortunately, to stay in the algorithm of YouTube, you have to make a video.
And the funniest part is to the new viewers, this woman, who sounds awful right now, actually looks better than what she looks like today. In 3 short years.
Around the same time, every day.
And she has more teeth.
And I intend to do that. And good morning, Jay Swayze. How are you? But I guess this is going to sound like a Wakey Bakey ASMR. So, welcome to the Wakey. I'm going to put it all the way up. Let's go to the Wakey Bakey ASMR, because I have no choice. No, I did get cannabis product for my problem in my throat. And it's these Wana drops right here. They're 101 CBD THC.
Now, she would do these streams all the time, every day. She would have a different thing of THC products, because they used to be in Colorado, where at the time it was like one of the few legal things for, you didn't need a marijuana card, you need a medical card. No, you can just buy it. And they would spend a lot, because I'm going to tell you, when you don't have a medical card, you are going to spend top dollar or more for these products. So she'd buy a bunch of these products, because everyone always asks me, how did they spend $700,000 in just 3 years? Well, buying shit like this, and a lot of it.
10 milligrams of THC and CBD. And they are my cough drops for today. That
Right, give me money.
And they are delicious because they taste like kiwi and strawberry. But I'm going to take a tappy for you guys of my beautiful Alpha Blue CO2 hash oil with 95% THC, and it has a CBD and CBN. Are they strong? Oh,
She
yeah.
did.
You'll get high. You'll get high with this stuff, man. Because the thing is it's absorbing so fast in your system that you don't need a lot of this.
But this was back when Rev was a good little boy. He was like a good puppy dog. He literally would sit there until Shanny would, right? Like, you know, she would have to respond. He was definitely a speak when spoken to type of kid. And that's just very interesting. But like, I think my hypothesis is he was going wrestling with the demons in his own head. So he didn't have time for this big demon right here.
Feel it fast. And they're really good. I like the Wana products. I do. So we're gonna go and light this up because that's what I do.
Great. Let's see it.
In the gas stations in Atlanta, they are selling those gummies also. That's awesome.
I mean, I'm just going to say this. The way she lights that, don't tell me that she doesn't do anything else besides marijuana. You can't tell me that. With a lighter like that. I mean, come on, it's marijuana. You don't need that type of lighter. Just saying. The amount of teeth she lost.
No. I'm not pushing my faith on anyone. But I want to show you where marijuana is like described in Revelation. It's really cool. What happened to your voice? Was Jason choking you during sex? Yes.
Ew.
It was a big old fun time. You know, my legs were like right over my head and he had his hands over my throat and we like, ah. No.
Nasty.
No.
Rev just went to
I don't know
throw
why I
up.
lost my voice. But it's very
Yeah,
annoying.
Rev's got his Gilligan hat on. Exactly. That's his hero. You know what? Hold on. I'm messed up. Sorry, folks. Shanny's little buddy.
I don't know why I lost my voice. Maybe I screamed too much.
Maybe you're smoking too much.
Maybe God is teaching me a lesson. How to speak more gently. Maybe it's that. I don't know. But I think I'm going to learn that lesson and try not to raise my voice anymore. Try. And that's very hard because I'm like naturally a very loud person.
No, really?
But that's okay. Because now I have an excuse to do an ASMR. With my beautiful
Yes, it does.
$130 all out 76 Yeti. Yeah. I'm okay.
All right, you hear what she just said? She bought a special edition Fallout 76, I guess, Blue Yeti microphone. I've never seen this thing. She was so, what's the word? Frivolous, right? She would just buy a bunch of shit that she would never use. They in the house when they left it, and like I still need to do a video of that. I mean, I have before, but an update of it. It was a lot of their stuff just sitting there in the corner that they just left in their house because they just didn't have enough time to pack it all.
With having a beautiful microphone, it makes me feel kind of sassy. So, I'm ready to take another nap. Oh. Sorry. My throat is getting a little bit worse now. You know, I wish I could bring you some bone broth. Dude, that sounds so good.
You know, if she was talking like this, can you imagine if her children were sick at all? I mean, I hate to keep always going back to that, but these people, like, they were lazy. They don't care. I mean, Rev has had the same cough, that awful cough, for like about 2 years now. Refuses to go to the doctor. Shanny thinks if they go to the doctor that they're going to give them something. And Rev said his mom didn't trust the doctor, so they don't trust doctors. So they'll just like have to just, you know, just like ride it out. And it sucks because I'm sure those kids had to ride out colds and shit when they didn't really have to.
See, this is what happens when you argue with morons over the internet and you yell at the top of your lungs. This is why you don't do it. I learned my lesson, Lord. I learned my lesson. No more yelling. Calm my bitch ass down. And it's hard not to yell because I'm going through perimenopause and my hormones are constantly like this.
Well, if you're going through perimenopause, maybe you shouldn't be doing all this shit. You ever think of that?
Full. And I know some people are like, you're too young to go through perimenopause. Dude, I'm 36. I can go through perimenopause at this age.
She's like, dude, I'm Shannyforchrist. I can go through anything. Just give me money and don't worry about it. Don't ask questions.
It's okay.
This is funny shit.
I don't know if smoking weed is going to make me feel any better or make my voice better, but it sure makes me feel better. Maybe not make me sound better. I don't know.
I know, Crash. It's disgusting. And you know what the worst part is? Anyone who's trying to explain this to her, she'd be like, well, you don't know that. Well, yeah, we do know that. When they're yelling in the background that they're hungry, they're not fed. It's pretty obvious.
Who knows? But I sound like a fucking, right? Transsexual that smokes way too many fucking cigarettes. It's okay, darling. It's okay.
Yeah, these were her good times.
I can be that fabulous transsexual bitch. It'll be fabulous. Sorry. I have to keep my sense of humor. I'm not feeling.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Well, she always says that, Rad, that she's native. She talked about native ranch and shit like that. And every Native American that I know does not like that. They're like, we are not down with her.
That you will.
Man, you hear that lighter?
So, my position on James Charles is kind of changing. To tell you the truth, And I know some people are going to say this is fucked up, but I kind of feel sorry for the kid. We still got to realize that the kid is 19 years old and he hasn't learned these interpersonal conflicts like we have, especially when it comes to romance and what's appropriate, not appropriate. I mean, do you remember how much of an idiot you were at 19? I mean, granted, I wasn't catfishing no one. I wasn't catfishing some fucking soccer team. But, I mean... I just, it seemed like to me, because I'm hearing the stories about him. Yeah, he's 19. But the waiter came out and the other guy came out, and what it seemed to me was like James.
Oh, she's talking about that James Charles thing. Shanny would always do that. She loves to grift and talk about other people and cloud chase. And she'd be like, oh, yeah, this person that, yeah, I know, but yeah, she never talked to them. Yeah, I remember this thing.
Charles was fucking desperate. And he has this obsession with straight boys. And, I really don't think what he did was like as bad as people are trying to make it. Because the guy agreed to go into the room. Like the guy agreed to go to Coachella with James Charles. And if you look at the conversations, those guys were flirting.
Well, you should really check out, Vultures, you should check out her Google Plus videos. Those videos are really interesting. I should play them. That's when she talks about she doesn't think, the world is real and the moon's a hologram and all that. I mean, she's been doing this for a while, since Google Plus. But she's always had ridiculous stuff. I mean, at a time, people try to talk to her on a level of talking about religion and psychology and stuff, but they saw right away there's she's an airhead. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's nuts.
Back and leading on James Charles. They were, let's be honest.
Right? Isn't that a great idea?
So I think it might be, I don't know what the whole scenario is, but I mean,
it's a hologram.
I don't know. I think it's just a falling out, like something very similar to me and Gmail.
At least type 2.
I think it's just falling out with a bunch of fucking friends. And similar to me and G-Man, all our shit is coming out all at once. And it's just going to be a back and forth shitstorm of putting one little more information and making this one little person look even more like dirt than another. And it's just okay, I get it. This now is for views. This now is for drama. This now, and I think it has something to do with all this shit.
Well, if you don't make it crazy, then it won't be for views and drama. It's really up to you, Shanny, on what you put out there versus what people can use for content. You ever think of that?
I think it'll always be drummed up by fucking Shane Dawson, because imagine when he comes out with this exposing the beauty community. I think they're all fucking friends. How do you know they're not all fucking playing us? They're all fucking friends. How do you know they're not playing us? Reviews and shit. I just keep that in mind. Because I realize that's what Drag and G-Man are doing, is they keep pretty shit up for the views, trying to bring old shit and stuff. But I don't know. Really, let's just be honest. What happened between James Charles, a 19-year-old boy, and a 23-year-old man is none of our fucking business. It's not. None of them said he was
Here she goes trying to it's not our business. He can make out with an underage boy. Well, it's fine.
Being predatory to them.
Shanny being Shanny.
Maybe he was pushy, but he didn't force himself on them. So, I mean, and I met some guys that are pushy, and I think that just comes with maturity and age. He's 19. He's a kid. And I know people don't want to give him that excuse, but still, think where you were when you were 19. You didn't have it all together at 19. I mean, listen, he's a kid who was thrown with a bunch of fucking money. All this fame, all these yes men all at once. It got to his head. And now he realizes, wow, I'm not as the shit as I think I am. And it's good for him to learn this lesson. He'll recover. He'll be okay. You know? You know, I can't help just that mother in me, you know?
Oh, there is Rev.
Okay. And that mother in me, I just can't help just kind of just feel sorry for James Charles. I mean, he's 19 and he's having all these adults coming on his back and bullying. He doesn't have enough of the skills, social skills and maturity to be able to handle it. You guys are going to drive him to suicide if you continue with this bullshit. I'm just saying, he's sensitive. And no, he didn't do good things. I'm not excusing his behavior. But he's still a kid. He's still a kid. And he's going to learn from this. And he's going to be a bad person because of this, I guarantee it. But he's still a fucking kid, man. You're being so fucking hard on this kid. Over him having conflicts with boyfriends. And yes, I will say it. They were his boyfriends, internet boyfriends. Because if they were interested in James Charles, they wouldn't have been chatting with him so long. And I could understand how we could think maybe they were leading him on because of his money. I could understand that.
I know. Can you imagine? In only 3 years, she ruined this dude. You know, she absolutely ruined this dude. And obviously, we can tell by the weight difference. And the thing is, she's big there, but she's even bigger now. She ate his money.
No, there's
Like,
absolutely no proof about the kids.
Well, there you go. That was my point.
Yeah, there's no proof about it. You know, all we have is like speculations and rumors and people saying, oh, this and this. And how do you know if any of this stuff is true? How do you know it wasn't all drummed up just for controversy, a distraction? Because if you guys are so focused at James Charles, I plead for you. Look at the stock market right now. That's a little bit more important than James Charles. Have you ever thought this whole James Charles thing was used by the media as a distraction? They all know each other. They all work with each other. Come on. You don't think they don't fool us? I see the game. I see the game.
I know. Everything she says. Yeah.
But maybe what I'm saying isn't true. And don't, honestly, people, don't take what I say as fact. It's just my opinion. You know, don't. Do your own research. Do your own research. Don't take what I say as fact. You know? It may just be my opinion with the facts, like, in it. I don't know what the truth is, to tell you the truth. I'm just saying my opinion. And everyone, you know, has an opinion like assholes. Whatever.
Oh, thank you, Nora.
Nora S. has just donated $10 through Super Chat. SRY don't have Cash App, best I can do heart.
Oh, that's okay, Nora. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just found a video I want to play while I was looking through. You know, Shandy always says that she didn't cheat on her ex-husband Chris. Well, there's a video here where she admits to it. Where she admits to having phone sex with Rev. I think it's just so funny because she's always like, I didn't cheat. But thank you so much, Nora. I do appreciate it. Ugh.
It went too far. And you shattered my heart.
Right, Louis?
And thousands upon thousands of pieces. Because I loved you 5 years. 5 years. 5 years.
What's up? Oh, cool. 2 months was me, Nora. That's awesome. Better be careful, Nora. Yeah, I'm known to get under people's skin. I do appreciate you being a member 2 months, though. That's awesome.
We even came to the point that we had phone sex with each other.
So yeah, if you didn't hear that,
We had phone sex with each other.
boom, right there. So if you guys ever, when she comes back, if she wants to lie about not having any type of sex with Rev, well, that's a lie. But it turned out determined that was a lie.
I just feel bad for him. You know, like he's 19 and God, he's 19 thrown into an extravagant world with all these adults and they're all having sex around him. He's 19.
No. Actually, you know what? I'll finish this. Still a little bit left.
I thought we had phone sex with each other. We had phone sex with each other. Phone sex. Phone sex.
I'm just saying, like, it's right there. How can you say something online and then be like, I didn't do anything with them? Like, was she high when she made these videos?
He's fucking horny as shit. Poor kid. Poor kid. He's like freaking. He like my guinea pig when I introduced male guinea pig. Fucking horny as shit. Just fucking nailing poor fucking Cheech in the face with his freaking like whatever the fuck it is. It was awful. It was awful. It was very James Charles on my guinea pig to rape my other guinea pig, Cheech. Yes. Stilly raped Cheech. Put that out there. Anyway, that's how guinea pigs interact. Whatever. Anyway, yes. No, it wasn't.
That was etiquette. Guinea pig etiquette.
Okay.
A nutsack in the face is guinea pig etiquette. You know? Yeah, but what I was going to say is that the whole James Charles thing, man, my problem is with kids.
Yeah, exactly.
So if he's clear of that shit, that's fine. I say we euthanize all fucking pedophiles.
What about child beaters, Rev, huh? What do you think about child beaters? Just gonna throw that out there. Euthanize all child beaters too, Rev, you piece of shit. Like the stream, folks.
That's a downer, dude.
I'm sorry, but that's the way it should be, in my opinion.
Okay.
You want to talk about capital punishment? We'll give you some capital punishment, man.
Oh.
Round up pedophiles and put a bullet in them.
What about you?
That's what I say, man. A metal slug, right?
I know, Valentine. It's pretty apparent that you don't like kids.
I already got it in. You're trying to cover it up. I already got it in. They heard it.
I know, dear. I know, dear. You're such a Billy badass, dear.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you the truth. That's why it's big. I'm not saying I can't do it. I'm a weakling. But there's people out there that can, man.
I can't believe he just admitted you're a weakling.
There's people like the Sawman
He
out
is,
there,
though.
man. He's watching you. Pedophile scum are going to die. All of them, dude. Justice, swift. They're working on it.
And, you know, James Charles, he has been caught in his DMs trying to hit on 16-year-olds. But, I mean, and again, it's like he's 19, so it's like kind of...
Like when your dad said he caught you in bed with a 15-year-old and you were about 18, 19, huh? Hands up, sicko.
Iffy. As I can see, he likes these really young-looking, skinny, like jock-looking dudes. He could find a gay one. There's plenty of, you know, skinny, like jock-looking gay.
Hey, seriously, Nora, if you watch them long enough, every time they say something, you're like, no, you said this. They always contradict themselves, both of them. They're both sharing the same pipe.
Guys. The James Charles,
Exactly.
He says he doesn't want that because it's not a challenge. Like, it's like, dude, you want to get a boyfriend? Well,
You say that's not a challenge to him. What's a challenge to him?
I don't know.
A straight guy is a challenge.
Yeah.
Straight guys don't want your shit, man.
Right.
They don't. So
Yeah, kids don't want to get beat either, Rev. They don't.
if it's a challenge for a reason, James. They don't want you. stick with your guys, man. Literally.
Stay in your lane, man.
Stay in your lane.
And you know what, G-Man? Or no, G-Man. I was thinking about it because, Rev, you should have stayed wrestling with G-Man. Stay in your lane, bro. Don't put your hands on a kid, especially an autistic one.
Yeah.
Piece of
But
shit.
the thing is these guys weren't straight guys. They were bi-curious, and they were genuinely curious to see if they could be in a relationship with James. And they made it seem like he was being offensive to them. And no, he was curious. And yeah, James got pushy and was like, no, try to be with me after they said, nah, dude, I think I'm straight.
I'll say this. As a person that has been worked into conventions before and have been around celebrities, sexuality, and if you're a man or a woman, goes down the dumpster at that point. Nobody cares. There is no gay or straight when it comes to somebody meeting their celebrity or hero or whatever you want to call it. I've seen it, and it's really like celebrity status overpowers that. I've seen it so many times. So maybe that's what she's trying to talk about, because I have seen it. People kiss people and do other things and claim that they're totally straight, but they're very into this person. With that being said, it has nothing to do with that.
But I mean, he's 19. Then again, that's how 19-year-olds act, especially desperate fucking 19-year-olds. But it's not like he forced. Yeah, he tried. He kind of said some really nasty things to them and stuff. Very manipulative and stuff. But then again, it's like, he's James Charles and he's fucking 19 and he got fucking cocky and thinks he can do anything he wants. What 19-year-old doesn't think they can do whatever they want and they know everything? We were there. We all were there. We all thought we knew everything and we could do anything. Right. And then life comes around and kicks us in the ass and we find out, oh, I can't do anything. I'm fucking shit. And yeah, real life hits you, and real life just hit James Charles. His fucking ego bubble just went boop. But I'm sure he'll recover. Poor kid, but he'll be a better person after this.
Exonerated on kid stuff, no kid stuff.
Yeah, I think James Charles is going to be a better person after this.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's it. I like that he's going to be a better. I was a stan of his, so
you know what I'm saying.
But then again, there was that message that Jeffree Star sent to his brother saying, and why did you move back to New York City? Shut the fuck up. Exactly. Almost was like how I took it. Like James Charles came onto his own brother. That's how I took it.
I know that's how you took it. You're a friggin' weirdo. That's how I took it. His brother. But here, let's take a little break from that. This video is called FUG Man.
Fuck you, G-Man. Seriously, fuck you. Fuck you. You keep bashing men who have long fucking hair.
Long.
When the person who gave you a fucking house...
Yo, I gotta make that into a super chat.
...has fucking long hair. Or had long hair. And fixing to have girly long hair again.
That poor
guy. You
want
to go and bash everyone about how they look. Do you remember that part when Jesus said, do not judge according to appearances, but judge righteously, G-Man? Do you remember that part? Or do you think bashing people because they have long hair is a good standard for argumentation for you? Because I'm serious. I'm very mad at you right now. Very mad at you. Jesus Christ knows he's not Jesus Christ. He knows he's playing the part, Jesus Christ, for, money at themed parties and stuff. That's his job. That's what he does.
What? Did she just say that Jesus Christ works at theme parks and for parties like a clown?
He's not mocking Jesus. And maybe you should have a little bit of sympathy for him. He was trapped in Mormonism. But no. You're going to mock him and treat him like crap.
Yo, look at her hat. It says, please be patient. I'm 9 years old. Do you take that from your son?
Wait until you find out all the times he's, you watch his videos, all the times he's given me shout-outs. But keep bashing people who you don't need to bash. He knows who he is. Let him be. He's not hurting anyone. He's not doing anything to anyone. No one truly believes he's Jesus Christ either. They all know he's just plays Jesus.
Is it me, or does she look like a skunk?
Which you probably should be doing. But instead, you're back to fucking bashing people and treating them like shit.
Like
Fuck
you.
you, G-Man. You know what? My little gift didn't teach you a fucking thing, did it? Not a goddamn thing.
What little gift? Oh, giving him your Rev's house. That gift. Is that what you're talking about? Because you guys were racist towards him.
Which would be completely disgusting for that to happen.
I know, Nora. She makes me nuts.
Open up another Elf Blue. But I don't know. What are you guys' opinions about James Charles? I don't know. I just don't know. This is like I'm like I don't know why I'm like obsessed over this shit.
This is like
Because you're crazy.
Drag queen YouTube land.
It is drag queen YouTube land. It really is. But it's like,
Wasn't he the dude who still?
So see that? You see, this is back when they didn't care. And they didn't have to be, oh, I'm Shannyforchrist, pro LGBT, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. She didn't need monikers and stuff to protect her. She had money. And we were peasants, and we drank water out of cups. We had to kiss big fat Shanny ass. Yeah, she was very different before, when she didn't need people to protect her. When people said, yo, I think you're a child abuser, or yo, I think you're disgusting, you shouldn't be on YouTube.
It's like Marilyn
Very
Manson
different
or something.
Shanny.
yeah.
And they were throwing like gravy or some shit at him, or paint or
No, it was
something.
paint.
It was paint.
It was paid for his palette.
Something like that.
Oh, bucket of.
Yeah.
Maybe it was gray.
No, it was in Dawson, you know? Where's the gravy? You know? It's freaking YouTube drag queen land, dude. How did you end up in YouTube drag queen land? Like, how did that happen, man? That's wild shit. I don't know how you got there. You're in the Christian YouTube community doing great debate stuff. How did you get in the drag queen YouTube?
Well, let's just. Well, I will. Okay. I got fucking sick of the great.
It's great, because sometimes Rev says dumb things, but sometimes he'll be like, oh, what are you doing? And he'll push her to say something stupid.
Debate community because they're fucking toxic fucking assholes. So I started watching like stoner stuff, Graveyard Girl.
Right?
Trisha Paytas, like anyone that could distract me away from these fucking assholes on the fucking YouTube. The great debate community.
Right. Included.
You included.
Yeah,
There was a time period I was really fucking pissed off and disappointed in you too, Jason.
I know that.
So, I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, you're Big Mama. That's why you got the spoon, you know? You get your Big Mama.
Well, I was enjoying...
What is on her head? On her forehead? Because she says that's where God touched her. Her words, not mine.
Watching, like, makeup tutorials and stuff. It was pleasing. And it's not like it's unwholesome to watch someone put on makeup and shit. You know, I'm a girl. I like that shit. It was exciting.
You don't hear her? You don't hear her talking? You guys hear her talking? Yeah, you should hear her.
You know, so that's why I got into it. And, you know, I never had like a proclivity against gay people and watching them. I never was like,
Right.
Oh, hold on. Maybe I'll take that one off. I'll take that off and I'll go back. Maybe because I had them both on at once. Man, it's very, very anal about, oh no, one thing at a time, one thing with sound at a time.
I don't watch him because I'm a Christian. I never had that. I love The Birdcage.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite movies of all fucking time. And Julie Newmar.
Okay.
So whatever. John Leguizamo, Wesley Snipes, and fucking Patrick Swayze.
Drag queens are up there.
That's it. I got more legs than a bucket of chicken.
Boulay, dude. You know, that unplugged sex one day. The Boulay, dude. They're fucking like Masons and they're queer. They're fucking weird. It is a crazy world.
alcohol recovery can be very embarrassing sometimes.
Hey, I stand out in the road naked, dude. I don't care. I'm just telling the truth. I tell the truth the way the truth needs to be told, Shannon.
You are a very odd man.
I know that, but it has to be.
I know that I'm a crazy man.
I tell it the way it is. Like it or not. You're living in Babylon, dude. You do as bad coins.
That's so fucking funny, Ghost of Caesar. It's fucking true. No matter. Even if I lose my voice, I'll not stop talking.
Ugh. Go pee, Gilligan. Right?
Oh.
They smell good, man.
God, you're so high and get so random.
And you know what? It's so funny watching the video that I did previous, and anybody who's new here, if you didn't watch the previous video, please watch it. Basically, Rev was saying to Shanny that, yeah, he drank alcohol, of course, but he didn't smoke that much pot. He didn't want it, and she was forcing it on him. So it's funny that he went from, I don't want pot, to now you get high all the time in a few days.
It seems just like I'm in like the middle of a totally different conversation. You're like some kind of random shit out of nowhere.
Hashtag.
It's like, what?
How does this happen to your teeth, man? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's like watching an episode of that 70s show when they're in the smoke sesh. Dude, let me take a hit and I'll read that shit.
I hear you.
I know, man. I know. I got poof, yo. I got poof.
She got poof.
I got those receipts.
That's what it's about, nigga. It's about receipts. I got that phone bill.
Right?
Oh.
Like, why does he have to worry about his cell phone bill like that? I thought, oh, Bob would take care of that for you guys. for that.
You're making absolutely no sense, Jason. Okay. So marijuana is in the last chapter of the Bible, in chapter 22.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna say that.
On verse 2. Fuck, 420. 22, 4, 2, 420. I'm not kidding you. 22, 2, 420. He speaks that way. I'm not kidding you. Anyway, it's right there. It's right there. Obvious. Anyway. In the midst of the tree of it, and on either side of the river, was there the tree of life, which bare 12 manner of its fruits. Like 12 colas, right? And yielded her fruit every month. It takes 6 weeks for that to bloom.
As soon as they can afford it again. Yeah, probably. Oh, I just throw it out there. Just to see where everyone is, where everyone's at. But yeah, I figured. I mean, otherwise she'd be dead.
Every 6 weeks, dude, like every month, right? And the leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nation. It is a perfect description of marijuana, and it's on 22, 2, 420.
Okay, I learned nothing from the Bible, and it's numbers. That's it. And remember, these back then, they're parables. It doesn't mean weed.
It will heal everyone, man. I'm telling you, this is the tree.
Yeah.
We got it. We found it.
One day, these THC cure cancer for doing it. No?
Hell no.
Are we?
Get jobs, Reverend Shanny.
I do too. Oh, and all those Christians out there sending me this shit about sorcery and pharmakia. Pharmaceuticals, dumbasses. Pharmaceuticals. I believe a plant isn't a pharmaceutical.
What?
Duh. Wait, let me put it in the beginning of the Bible, right? I have freaking permission by God.
She's such a man. She's so damn manly. Like, seriously, being with her, I don't get it. Rev is so small compared to her. Maybe Rev just wants someone to throw him around. You know what I mean?
Okay for me.
It's like, you guys ever see that Adam Sandler movie where it was like Steve Buscemi was dating the gym teacher or something? That's what I think of. He wants Shanny to carry him over the threshold.
Right, he cleared it, man.
Yeah, that's just because of his mommy issues.
You're good to go, man.
Right.
You're just waiting to testify. That's what we're waiting for. That's what the body.
Look at this. And I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to every thing that creepeth upon the earth, wherein there is life, I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good.
Every herb. That's right.
Every herb is very good. Don't tell me I can't smoke weed or eat it. Don't you tell me. God gives me permission to.
Wow.
God gives me permission to.
Can you imagine this was like your daughter? I'd be like, no, honey, you read that wrong. You're high. You don't understand parables. You don't understand. You're making this up in your crazy mind. God talks to me.
What are you going to do about that, punk?
Yeah.
And yes, when I smoke it, I eat. It's smoke. Ha!
I made it, dude.
It's not what goes into the man that defiles them, but what comes out.
Yeah. You know, Crash, that's a good point there. They pushed themselves so far. Everyone told them, even people that like them, simp for them, whatever you want to call it, told them, you guys are going too far. No hate. We're trying to help you. They didn't listen. They never did. Scumbags.
What comes out is the abundance of the heart. And all you hear is me congratulating the Lord for making this beautiful plan. Why is there something wrong with me congratulating and praising the Lord for a plant that he made that helps heal me?
Look at Rev. What is he doing? Stop it, Rev. That's cultural appropriation.
That's his plan. He made it.
He's talking to it. And like, seriously, is this supposed to give you pot dreams?
His amazing, triumphant, and wonderful, amazing power. Really. So how is it bad? How? You tell me. How is that bad to consume?
He's such a nutcase.
They don't got anything. They don't got anything.
He's a half-wit. Yeah.
It's stupid. Dumb.
It is, man. Have you noticed my voice has been getting better since I've been smoking this shit?
Yeah, right.
Just go.
You know what, Vultures? I heard the best hangover method is to drink a beer. That might seem insane, but a career alcoholic told me that. And I'm like, no, I don't. I want to get away from this. And they're like, drink a beer. And I did. And it actually worked. It's crazy. I mean, really, you could always try Tylenol, ibuprofen. But if that's not around, a beer, it's crazy. It works. I hope that
helps. Video at the start. You'll see the difference. Tell me it's not healing, bitches. I just proved it on camera. It's okay. I had a little phlegm that went like in one area.
Right.
Oh yeah, that didn't feel too good. So, you know what? I looked in the Bible and I've examined the Bible and I can't see anything wrong with marijuana according to scripture. And I've been literally looking for this for years.
Hey, Carrie, since you're here, let me ask you, as someone who actually was talking to Shanny, I'm sure you and other people told Shanny a long time ago, hey, maybe you should calm down. You guys are going in a bad direction. Whether you guys are okay with the kids or not, whether they're getting fed or not. no matter what, there is something going on. Because I remember like 2 years ago, people were telling her, hey, maybe you should calm down. And then when they started to move, people would tell her, you really should calm down on the smoking and the whatever other stuff you're doing. You should calm down on messing with people. Your lives are getting ruined. And you have those kids to take care of.
Don't overdo
it. Well, they said drunkard. God said drunkard. He didn't say stoner.
Exactly.
He said drunkard. You don't get drunk.
Hey,
you don't. You have control of yourself.
Or Smith voice, exactly. Hey, baptized at fire, what's up?
I have control of myself.
I saw you guys coming in the door, the back door.
I said a drunkard.
Don't you think drunkard would apply to stone?
No.
Hey, 6 drunk.
Because at that time, a drunkard meant someone who consumed alcohol.
All right, but there are stoners that overly indulge in
oh, God, Brett's here too. What's up, bro?
and sort of emulate the drunkard. You understand what I mean?
Do we?
Yeah.
Who?
Like the lazy stoners, like ones that are really, like really lazy stoners.
Who?
I'm not putting fingers.
No,
on
you're like, no. What you're doing is you're putting
bullshit.
stereotypes that the media.
I've known people, but I'm not going to say names.
You see his face when he gets. That's when Rev gets serious. He like. It's great.
You're like, no, what you're doing is you're putting stereotypes that the media.
I've known people, but I'm not going to say names.
Well, did all they do is just weed, or did they do other stuff?
Yeah, Rev.
Well, that's a fair question. I'm sure there were parties and other stuff.
Exactly. That's why they're fucked up. If they just did weed, they wouldn't be fucked up. They'd be fucking fine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's not a close game.
Sorry. Your evidence is contaminated. Do I?
Right.
Do I?
Why? No.
Then
You know what, Zach? It's probably a mix of like some heavy duty ADHD with some narcissist. I mean, she's definitely narcissistic. And I know that's part of borderline. But for her not to get a proper diagnosis, we'll never know actually what's wrong with her. But I'm with you guys. She definitely has the type 2 diabetes.
No.
What is your problem?
You're mother.
That's fucking right.
That helped too. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So no, I'm not saying.
Thank you. Your evidence is bullshit.
Okay.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not the weed. Maybe it's just their personality.
So yeah, she used to do this a lot. And you know what? When you do that in small increments, you are chipping away at somebody's, to make them compliant. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're so wrong. And then she would do this just constantly, on camera, off camera, and until Rev finally exploded. But this is how she made it so she was in control of him, his money, everything.
Don't blame the weed for their fucking lack of fucking self-control.
I'm not blaming you.
Oh, I want to read this. Yeah, she's just from going to get her stuff together to she's going to do whatever she wants to endless. In the end, she's going to do whatever she wants to do. Other people's needs do cross her mind. Okay, but you're saying people did say to her when she would do her members streams or something that she should calm down on messing with people and smoking and everything. Because to me, when people would say that, she would say, oh, you're trolling me. Leave me alone, troll. You see everybody. That's why everyone has to give me money because these are trolls. Complete bullshit.
I'm not blaming the weed for nothing. I'm just saying that some people might handle marijuana the same way as
exactly vultures,
That's what I'm saying.
That's not even close to being
too late.
drunk.
She was already stupid.
It's not even close to being drunk. It's very mild.
Oh, really?
Very mild.
It used to help me out a couple times.
Weed is for like pansies who like bunnies and butterflies and flowers.
Yeah, child abusers.
Flowers. Guess what? Not only do I have bunnies and squirrels now in my yard, but I have ducks. I'm so happy I have ducks in my yard.
You got baby carrots too. Yeah, why is it with all these women, the big ones, their hair starts to fall out? You notice that? Like Foodie Beauty, Shanny. It's even worse now. No wonder why she wears those wigs or extensions.
But really, man, people should stop being so anti-marijuana.
That arm. Oof.
Just like let people decide what they want to do. I'm sorry you were brainwashed into thinking that it makes unproductive people in society. No. I'm sorry you were led to believe that.
Well, Vultures, what were you drinking where you have a hangover? I mean, if you tell me if you were drinking beer, it's different than drinking like hard alcohol. I guess it depends on what type, and then, you know, that'll help. I mean, aspirin sucks. I never take aspirin. That's like taking Aleve. Aleve don't work. It's just like salt pill.
Alcohol does ruin mine. But it's okay.
No, they gotta take some balloons, or they gotta take some parachutes, and 2 parachutes and tie them together, Brett. Hey, Chris.
No. Like me, I shouldn't drink. I get. I'm a bad drinker. No. I don't think so. I shall contain my Mary Jane.
What? She blocked you, Nora? Really? But you're so like chill and down to earth. She blocked you. You know what that means? If she's gonna block you, she's gonna block anybody. She wears bed sheets. She does, Chris. Remember that video? You know what I'm talking about. She was wearing a fucking bed sheet. It was like toga time.
What? I know.
She blocked me too.
But I'm gonna take this hit. And it's gonna be good. And I don't know. I think I'm gonna be leaving in the rest of my place. But I love you guys. I'm gonna take this hit for you guys. A nice, beautiful, strong dabby for you guys. I feel like my energy is going. No.
Rev's
and it's sleepy time for mommy. Peace.
Sleepy. How dare you call yourself a mom? Because she probably wants you, Brett. She sees your picture and she's probably like, wow, if he looks anything like that, I'll let him into our soiree. But really though, Brett, she probably wants you.
Hey. I'm gonna be leaving you guys. Rest my voice.
Yes, she is.
I love you guys.
She just hasn't made any videos.
I might come on and be playing some Red Dead. Because I'm getting that video game hankering. And really I have nothing to do. It's not like I can make a video properly.
She got nothing to do but just eat and smoke weed and play video games. It's not like she has any kids to take care of, right? She don't got no kids to like, oh yeah, here, do some homework, right? She's such a piece of trash.
Because of the voice, and I don't want to keep exercising it, but I want to entertain people at the same time. And I gotta keep my algorithm going. So I think I'm gonna be playing some Red Dead. Entertain you. It might be more quieter than my usual ones, but that game I think can hold on its own. Oh, peace and Maranatha.
Pizza marinara. Pizza marinara. Yeah, she's been saying pizza marinara for a long time, and I think it's just ridiculous the when she says it. She's a nutter, folks. Well, I got 47 of you here. Thank you for being here. Make sure everyone likes. And this one's called Confession Time. Like the stream.
So, you remember that time back in 2017 in the summer where I came on to G-Man openly on camera?
Bam. Bam, bam, freaking bam. I've been telling people for over 2 years. She has it on my video that I have a super chat where she says, G-Man gave me the best dick the other day. And people are like, is that true? Did you make her say that? And I'm like, no, I did it. She's told me several times she's hooked up with the guy. A lot of people don't believe it. I think G-Man wanted to test the waters, so to speak. And, you know, he just did it like a hit it and quit it or something. He didn't want to be tied down to this. But yeah, that happened.
Do you know why I did that? Let me plug that in. I'll just be down
AV's
here.
got the answer.
You're just gonna have to be like that. Do you know why I did that?
Because you're gross.
Pretty much the oldest trick in the book when it comes to females. I did it to.
Well. There's a couple of videos of G-Man messing around with prostitutes. Like, he would have them over in a hotel, and he would talk about gospel. What was her name? What was that prostitute's name? And she actually didn't want to do anything with G-Man. And G-Man gave her a lot of money already, and her boyfriend was in the car. Funny shit.
To get Jason jealous. I did it to wake him up that he could lose me. And it worked.
Whoa. What? Hold on, I'm gonna pause my music. What the hell was that?
That he could.
And guys, look at her face when she hears the child scream. No, I gotta go. No, I gotta cut this stream. No, I'll hold the camera, whatever I'm filming this on. It looks like a little Play-Doh micro camera. Nothing. She just sits there. But hold on, I'm gonna play it again.
Lose me. And it worked.
Wow. Okay.
And I wasn't very crushed because I wanted Jason. Sorry. I know. It was a desperate ploy.
Yeah, Carrie. Unfortunately, this has been ongoing for a while. But here, I will keep the music off just in case we hear any more screamings. But yeah, it used to be a lot worse. You would hear kids scream all the time in her older videos. All the time.
It was a desperate female mind game. And I did it. I admit it. And I think us ladies can admit we've done that several times. It's the way how we.
Yo, does her shirt say Daddy's princess? You're more like Daddy's heart attack.
Test our men. So yeah. There you go. I do wonder if he brought this shit up because he secretly was planning on wanting me and getting me when he came here to visit for Rev's money, because he's told me something really weird on the phone.
Daddy's prostate.
Shanny, no matter what happens or whoever gets...
You guys hear that, right? Is it just me? I mean, there's no children screaming at my place, so it's just so nuts that, and she ignores it. This woman wonders why she doesn't have her children today. And anybody can just send any of these videos to her. And all these videos have been sent to CPS. Right here. This is considered neglect. Sorry. Just the facts, folks.
In your way, do not let that destroy your marriage. Whatever that means. I asked him why. He never explained. I think I know now.
And like whatever's going on, if it's the brothers playing amongst themselves, if it's something to do with Rev, or if Rev wasn't even here yet, it's her job as the mother to go over there and see what's going on. In my opinion, because even if the grandparents are there, it's her job to make sure that the one who's autistic is not fighting with the older one or whatever. But yeah, screaming like that, I would definitely check it out.
I think I know now.
I don't know. To me, people that make YouTube videos while their children are screaming in the background are the biggest pieces of shit in the world. And I'll always think of that. Sorry. If your kid's screaming, you could put down, you could pause the video, you could mute the mic. Really, this ain't that important. But you know what? Some people don't think so. Some people think, hey, everyone has kids screaming in the background. But no, that's bullshit. Check out your freaking kids.
But
you know what?
There's my confession.
Nora, some bitch ass complained at me because I said that. Because I said that people should take care of their children when they're screaming in the background. Can you imagine someone bitching at me because I had an opinion and I said people should take care of their kids? And they're like, oh yeah, that's right. You're the child advocate. Yeah, well, maybe I am against freaking child abusers.
I did all that stuff in that summer of 27, pretending that I wanted G-Man to be my boyfriend just to make Rev jealous.
Still screaming.
Classic female ploy. Yeah, I played that card. Yeah, ploy. Yeah, classic female ploy.
Come on.
Summer of 27, pretending that I wanted G-Man to be my boyfriend just...
I mean, you hear that? That sounds like he's being mauled by a bear.
To make Rev jealous. Classic female ploy. Yeah, I played that card. I was desperate like that.
Oh, I did, Evie. I did.
But he had to realize that...
Yes, I did. Because some people who either don't have kids or have kids and just treat them like shit don't understand that that is considered neglect. I don't care if your husband or wife is in the next room. Obviously, they're not doing anything, and it is your job as the parent to figure it out. And I don't care if you're online. You know, you can look back at every one of my videos that I have on the internet. Not one of my videos has any kids screaming. Not one. And I'm proud of that.
I could easily be gone and be someone else's. I'm just saying.
Exactly. 6
You have to realize that. Anyway, peace Maranatha.
Pizza marinara. All right. Let me find a different one. But yeah, I hate that. I hate that every time when I hear people screaming, kids crying in the background, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Oh, nothing. Shanny's just neglecting her kids again. All the time. Ooh, this one's called When Did I Flirt? Let's watch. And I think she's in a different spot. So hopefully there won't be kids screaming. Pizza garlic bread.
When did you flirt? I don't know, G-Man. Maybe when you were talking to Chris and me on the phone and you said, Shanny, and you were arguing with Chris. And you said, Shanny, why don't you come to New Jersey? I'll show you what a real man can do. Or...
Wow. No way. You cannot tell me a Christian woman like you, Shanny, and a Christian man like G-Man are going to talk sex stuff when your husband is there. No way. I refuse to believe it. Only Chris cheated, and Shanny was an innocent victim. What are you talking? Stop telling on yourself, Shanny. You're making your stuff look bad. I mean, obviously, I'm joking. But you see this? This woman is a walking fat contradiction.
Maybe many of the other times you've said, oh, you're not going to be single very long, or maybe the other times
which one, Carrie?
Where you're being really nice to me and trying to, I don't know. Maybe the connotation of your voice. Maybe certain times through the past. Maybe you're constant asking, are you married? Are you married? You're married, right? You're married, right? Or maybe the times you're saying you have a sister in Christ that's beautiful. I don't know.
I mean, to me, this sounds like she was flirting with the guy. But obviously, I know that. But you see, to someone like Shanny, she'll just keep on reiterating her lie until people believe it. And then new people come in and they're like, oh, she's just a fat victim. Of course she's telling the truth. She ain't. Because she'll even tell you guys the truth. That's the type of person Shanny is. And if she does have BPD at all, I know people who do have BPD are known to tell the truth. But when she's trying to clout for money or grift for money, I don't know why she'd tell the truth in another video. Doesn't make sense.
Maybe I took that as flirtation. I mean, you come to New Jersey and I'll show you what a real man can do. I mean, whatever. I really don't give a fuck no more. I really don't. I'm in my bed. Let me sleep. I don't need bothered by you. You know why I don't need to be bothered by you? Because you really don't care.
Hey, Merv, what's up?
All you care about is looking good and what your image
That looks
is.
like Adam Sandler.
Couldn't be a true human being, now could you? I don't care anymore. My life's already ruined. Continue on being who you are.
Man. Alright, good. I will put this on Carrie. Because I know this was one of the Stardew Valley ones. Do you know how far into it, or as soon as it starts? Or the whole thing? Wow. Alright. You serious? The whole video?
I've been on bed rest for 35 years. Bye, boys.
35 years of bed rest. Oh my god. Yeah, is that what Dean Gilbert Grape's mom said? I've been on bed rest for 35 years.
You used to be my friend. What the fuck, dude? I've been on bed.
Sweet Jesus Christ.
I sound good.
No, you don't. You sound like a desperate woman. What are you talking? I sound good.
You need food?
Yes.
Would you like the pizza?
Okay.
It's cold.
That's fine.
But cold pizza's fucking good.
Ew.
I love how Carrie retracted her message.
Retracted.
Woo! Carrie is showing me. Be my friend.
Why people be fake?
What's the point in streaming this?
Why not?
Because I like to stream and for my fans to watch it while I'm not on Twitch.
No, the purpose of this is to try to dogpile Carrie over what you did. And this ain't the first time, like I showed in the previous video. And Carrie, I don't know if you were here for it. She did the exact same thing to you. She did it to, what's her name? Sabella. And she did it to somebody else. She does this. She'll get in good with somebody, tell them too much, and then try to blame everything on them. You hear those fans, right? Here, I'm gonna lower this a little bit. Holy
Well, I'm
crap.
sorry if I talked bad about you back in the day, bye boys. I was going through a lot at that time. Let Rev speak?
Yeah, like food.
He's here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm eating. I'm hungry.
Your fans laugh out loud. Yes, my fans. Those who care about me. There are a few.
There ain't no fans. They care. The only fans you have, Shanny, are the ones I'm hearing right now. Her fans. You want to hear Shanny's fans?
Did I get my blood results? I haven't heard squat.
Yeah, it's ragu. I haven't heard squat.
Excuses, okay.
What the hell?
Whatever.
Whatever.
I mean, you're the one who pretended to be my friend, Carrie. Why were the kids taken? They weren't taken. I gave them over because I have to be on, I'm disabled.
They were taken. Everybody knows that they were taken. If CPS told her differently, that's because they were afraid of the woman. But they were taken. And that's why you're hiding out in some ghetto motel. Some roach motel. Because they were taken. Get the hell out of here. Man, she looks awful.
And it's very hard for me to take care of them right now. I have to try to get better.
Yeah, this is her trying to get better. She has to try.
And also, Jason, it's a bunch of things, and Jason right now is going through med changes, and
med changes?
don't want what happened.
You know what? If that's med changes, then how dare you for abusing a person who's going through med changes? You can get in trouble for taking advantage of somebody who is going through medical changes and changes with their medication.
To Zachary happen again. So CPS thought it was in the best interest of our boys for them to just temporarily go to a foster care so we can get our shit together.
Yeah. They weren't taken.
You didn't pretend? Then why did you backstab me, Terry? Why did you backstab me? I love
the thing it thinks you said Terry.
you. Like, you really helped me. But was it only at the determination if I stayed with Rev, if you were my friend or not?
No. You told her, and Carrie, please, she's in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. She told you that Rev is staying at the house, and they just had sex. Rev, the guy who just beat up her son. And I think you told her that that's probably not a good look, or maybe you didn't know what to say. Who did this video? I think a celebrity juicer did this video. But I don't even remember her. I barely watched her Stardew Valley videos because they sucked. But because Stardew Valley is a boring game. But she told you that, Carrie. So how are you stabbing her in the back?
That's some shitty fucking friendship there, you know? Like me, I tend to be the type of person who loves unconditionally, and when I recognize someone makes a mistake, and when something happens, you know, it happens. I was on your side all up until you on my side. What do you mean side? Is that what friendship is to you, Terry? Is sides? Pick your kids first.
Oh my god. What else is it? She said, is that your side? You know what? Someone who says something like that, they want to tear it apart. It doesn't matter what Carrie says next. It doesn't matter. I'm your friend. Oh, my friend? Oh, so you're not everybody else's friend? You're just my friend? Same thing. It's like she's going to pull apart what side? What side? Your side compared to the side that you call the trolls, right, Shanny? That side. Really, to have to micro put in every phrase and every word to appease her. Ridiculous. It's all manipulation.
I did pick my kids first. I need them safe. If I can't defend my children from Jason because I'm disabled, what the fuck do you expect me to do?
Not have Rev there. You know, it's so simple. Don't have them there. But you know what? Everybody saw what happened. What happened ultimately? The kids were taken away because Shanny did pick Rev over them.
If Jason goes nuts because his medication isn't right, what the fuck do you expect me to do, Carrie?
If his medication isn't right.
I was concerned about your kids. My kids are fine.
Obviously, they're not. Obviously, they're not. You know what? You know how many people have lost children because of a crazy person that they were with on bad medication or they were drinking too much? You don't have them around them. I'm sorry if that's such a big thing to say. You don't have them around them to make a problem happen in the first place.
I abuse Jason as well. No, I don't.
Oh my god, get out of here.
You abuse me. Shut up.
Blue raspberry or watermelons.
Oh, I want the blue raspberry.
You like that? I like watermelons better.
Oh, wow.
I'm cooking fries and chicken fingers.
He's so dangerous. He's making fries and chicken fingers, Carrie.
I am dangerous if I'm in a psychotic break.
And you know what? I'll say this in Carrie's defense. She's been a member here for about 4 months. And I think you've been a subscriber to me over a year. You've never talked out of place. You've never been mean to any guests. You've been cool. So yeah, she's just a fat liar.
And not medicated. And it's good that the boys are not here for now. I agree with the decision.
I do too.
Yeah. So why did you go any further to start fucking life?
My son making an expose video, really?
That's wow.
William doesn't even like being online.
Zach has a channel. Maybe, I don't know.
You admitted to hitting.
Whoa, Zach has a channel. Maybe, I don't know. Interesting.
Rev, yeah, I did in the past.
So? That's no one's business.
That's called trauma response.
Yeah, and it's no one's business.
And I got therapy for it. Can you forgive me for something?
Whoa, what? She beat up Rev? That's called trauma response?
That's no one's business.
That's called. You admitted to hitting Rev. Yeah, I did in the past.
So? That's no one's business.
That's called trauma response.
Yeah, and it's no one's business.
And I got therapy for it. Can you forgive me for something? Like, why are you guys' lives so affected by my life? That's what I truly want to know. Like, geez, guys, you guys gotta move on from this stuff of just bashing me all the time. Like it's old.
Yeah.
Like I'm immune to it.
Totally.
Ooh.
No, I haven't. Well, actually, I have seen the boys. I've seen them in video.
Not in real life.
Toby, why are you questioning me this stuff?
why she heats something up? Why are you always eating?
How many questions have you asked me? How many accusations have you given me? How many assumptions have you made about me? We can all ask questions.
Don't you love that people are instead of defending Shanny, they're defending Carrie because like Carrie's a sweet person. What are you talking about, Shanny? She ain't doing nothing but expose you. That's funny because she wants the hug box, but she ain't getting it. Because at least nobody in her chat likes her.
I don't have to give you an answer. I don't have to answer myself. I don't like my child roundhouse kicked either. What mother would? You'd truly have no idea what's been going on in my head, what my emotional rate has been. You guys just make assumptions and run with it. Yeah. Like I love you guys. Stop.
Well, they don't love you.
What I did. You lost respect for me. Well, lose respect for me, Carrie. Why are you bothering me still? If you lost respect for me, why do you bother me?
I don't know. Maybe you're talking crap about her and she wants to defend herself. Maybe. I don't know.
Why do you want to even talk to me if you lost respect for me? That's kind of stupid on your part.
Because you're talking about her right now.
Why did you let Rev back if he hit your kid? Because it was a psychotic break. It was Abilify that did it.
So what? Psychotic break. And you know what? Abilify does not do that. So tell me another one.
He doesn't even remember it happening.
Lies. He doesn't care.
Yeah, but you don't have to hate me for the stuff I put out there. I'm just being honest, Harry. Like, why are you guys so angry in life? And why are you so obsessed with my life?
Because we're seeing child abuse happen in real time, in 4K. And you're not doing anything about it. You let it happen. Not only do you let it happen, but you let the guy that beat up your son, you bring him into your bed. And you have sex with him. In a loving embrace. You don't care that kid is probably scared shitless in the next room. Probably worried. Probably maybe even holding a baseball bat, thinking that he might have to defend himself. You don't care. All you're caring is about getting your nut off. Look at that.
What if it happens again?
Over. I would walk away.
Yeah, I would. I think it would be over at that point because we pretty much have broken up and gotten back together about 50 million times now.
Yeah.
You know, can we start the Stardew Valley stream? Absolutely. I'm not angry or obsessed. Then leave me alone and move on with your life, Carrie. I'm not that important.
You're not. I agree.
He could have. He didn't, but he could have. But Zach's not here anymore.
Oh, man.
Because I can't protect him.
Because you can't protect him, because you suck. All you gotta do is tell Rev to leave. Seriously, if she would have just told Rev to leave, the kids would still be there. She would be getting money, from the government, and she probably could get something from Rev because they're in that house. She chose wrong. She chose really wrong. She could have been okay. She wouldn't have had to be in a hotel right now if she would have chose her children.
What is that? I'm being honest. This is a decision I made for everyone.
She looks bad. Ooh, that arm. Looks like a butt.
Shanny, I'm going to give you this advice because I like you. And I want you to stay in Pelican Town. If there comes a day that you want to ask for someone's hand in marriage, you'll need to give them a mermaid pendant.
Like, wow. I can't believe you guys... People would still... try to talk to her with the kiddest of kid gloves. They'd be like, that's not what we mean. We're trying to help you. If you ever need help, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, in 6 months or a year. I mean, really, I really got to give the people who say that stuff to her a lot of credit. Your patience is, my God. Because even in the face of all the bullshit she does, people are still trying to help her. What she calls trolls. Just saying.
Don't worry, everyone in Pelican Town understands the significance of the amulet. It's an ancient tradition in this region. Good luck, Lewis. Let's go camping. Meet me in the secret woods after 10 p.m. Love, Emily. Oh my God!
How's
that?
Oh my God.
The Cheez-Its?
The best.
Really?
That's the best taste ever. Oh my god.
All right, guys. I'm sorry for everything. Please forgive me. Can we start anew?
Yeah, I needed that. You forgave me.
Yeah. I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to forgive 70 times 7.
Wait, Crash. The one thing about on the paper that wasn't mentioned is that Shanny started the fight by throwing a bag of Tostitos chips at Rev's head. I don't know why no one's ever talked about that. It's in the report. And yeah, she threw a bag of chips at his head, and then he kicked the boy. And then they put her aside, and she did a report against Rev. So she did a report, and the kids did a report, but of course I can't see that because CPS has that report. I would love to see that just to know what they said, because they told the truth. But Shanny did a report against Rev. And you know what? It's just an interesting thing because she tried to do this before, say that Rev was an abuser, but the police thought that she was. So it's interesting how things turned out since the last time.
70. Why did you forgive and go back to Jason? Because I'm supposed to.
It's all they care about is Gavin's stupid key cats.
Forgive 70 times 70. I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to stay married for better and for worse. This is my religion. This is my faith.
You're not married. You're not married. Vultures. Actually, magic cards were not mentioned in the police report. Interestingly enough, they were not.
Really want to know. It's that. My faith in Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, who is that?
And have faith that he'll take care of me and he'll take care of my kids. I mean, it may not mean much to you guys. A lot of you guys are atheists. But to me, it means that.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ is going to take care of my kids. They went into foster care, Shanny. And to most people, that means, oh, you're the new pack of cigarettes. That's what people, I mean, hopefully it's different now. I mean, I heard that the woman is a nice woman and the kids get along with her. But usually in bad scenarios, it used to be really bad, foster care. And the fact that she doesn't give a shit makes her not a mom. To me, of course.
Initiating this.
Janice, you're in the chat saying she don't want the kids back.
And I couldn't fight them. And I knew I couldn't fight them because everything they said was true.
Like what? You're a child abuser and these kids need to be taken care of and fed?
But I tried to be alone. I tried to do it my way and alone, okay? But I ended up getting injured really fucking bad.
Oh God, here we go. I bet you she was talking to Rev, like on the phone. Between, those 13, 14 days. I bet you they were talking. And now she's saying, oh, I got injured. Well, then you know what? You could get a wheelchair. You could get home assistance. You could have gotten a nurse. All on the government's dime if you are in that bad of a shape. No, you just wanted Rev back.
Because I was walking a lot and moving a lot.
Walking a lot and moving a lot.
More than I should. I have a lot of problems that the doctor needs to figure out on me because I can't move very well.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
So we're working on that.
I'm down with Gavin, don't get me wrong, but I don't like the fact that they pick Gavin over the kids. You know why? Because to Rev, that is his kid. They had that together. He didn't have those other kids together. Just to other men that's not their children, they look at those kids as, oh, you're that dude's kids. It's unfortunate, but people do it.
But there's a lot of reasons why, guys. Why everything went down the way it did. Please forgive me. I'm trying to be as genuine as I possibly can. Please.
Dude, Brad Pitt for me.
Please forgive me.
Yeah, that's genuine.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but this is my life. This is how my life is going. This isn't your life. This is my life. You just view it and watch it and hear it. You don't have to live it. You don't know how painful it is, how traumatic it is. And no, I'm not playing a fucking victim. I'm just saying how it fucking is. I'm a fucking survivor, and I'm surviving this shit, and I'm fucking proud of myself that I'm surviving all this fucking shit.
You're strong.
Yeah, Brett, I haven't seen people like this bad ever. And I know you told me some stories, and it's just, and you know what it is, what it's like. Those kids, one day, will go on the internet, and they're going to say their piece, and it's going to be interesting. Because for them not to, they already know that they have an online presence inadvertently because of their mother always, doxing their information. But when they finally do and set everybody straight, wow, those videos are going to be Interesting.
You know, and I'm not fucking losing it. Well, I did, actually. I did lose it. 2 days after. The doctor just upped my Cymbalta to 60 milligrams, right?
So?
And Jason was going through his psychotic shit because his medication changes. And I was going through my psychotic shit because of my medication changes. And I ended up doing something to myself.
Yeah, she'll be back.
I promise to try to get the N-word out of my lexicon.
Oh God, here we go. Like, why is it always, oh yeah, I did something to myself, so leave me alone. You don't understand. Yeah, this guy that I'm laying on, yeah, he beat up my son, but I was going through something. I tried to hurt myself. Don't you understand? It's all about me. Oh, my child that is defenseless? No, me. Seriously, right or wrong, this big woman, this linebacker could have knocked Rev out as soon as she heard her son screaming because he's kicking or attacking. She could have knocked him out and said, hey, get away from my kid. Get away. I mean, I don't understand why it took 4 days later to make a police report or to call the police. Like, what happened between those times? Was she threatening him that she was going to call the police? Something went down. Now we'll find out.
I mean, you
Dumb
grew
and
up in the
Dumber.
90s.
I grew up in the 90s and I grew up in the ghetto.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
It's hard to get rid of that.
It's almost expected that you're going to say it.
Yeah.
Nobody from our era gets a...
And ended up in the hospital for it. But see, Carrie, you don't understand. I do. I do feel sorry for my sons. That's why they're not with me.
What was that? Oh, and that's the old one from Cat 10 Birds. The old one. Think about that. How many times that people had to call the police or CPS on her, where it got to the point when they were coming from Colorado to where they were to PA, that they had to get the news media involved. Not because people don't like her, because a YouTuber filmed her partner threatening to beat her son, and then that threat happened. Well, what do you want me to do, Carrie? What do you want me to do, guys? We want you to get rid of the threat, but you couldn't. So this is what happens when if you are of non-sound mind and body or whatever, because you're not, then the state steps in and they will get rid of the threat. But guess what? Now you're not a parent. Well, you never were, but you're not, and it's gonna be next to impossible to get them back, because once the state's involved, they make your life hell. But I don't know, maybe a person like you, I mean, Von Helton got his kids taken away, what, 12, 14 times? What is it, Brett? Like 14 times? Insanity, folks. Insanity.
Because they deserve a better life than what I can provide for them. Do you understand that? They're much better off in foster care right now than with me or Jason. We're a mess.
Yeah. And definitely not better off with Doug either.
Yeah, we're a mess.
It's
Mental
not
health doesn't
Jason's
excuse violence.
decision.
Well, it happens.
It's not Jason's decision. He's not the parent. He's not the father. It was your decision, and it was Doug's decision. I hope you did speak to Doug.
It's the reason, though. It may not excuse it, but it's a reason.
I paid for it. I spent 13 days in jail. I paid for it.
Fuck you. Paid for it. No, if they would have beat the shit out of you in jail, then you paid for it. You didn't pay for it, scumbag. I bet you didn't tell any of those people why you were in jail.
Not true. That's not true. Do you know most drug addicts have mental illness and they're self-medicating? He needed to go on a proper medication. Leave him alone. Why are you guys going after so much? You're vicious.
Well, I got my foot back.
I agree. They are better off. Then why are you so mad at me? Okay, I'm the one who has to go past the rooms, expecting to hear their voices, and I don't hear their voice. Okay, I'm the one going through it, not you. So how do you get off my fucking case, Carrie? Because you used to be a fucking friend. And if you were a friend, you would have listened to me instead of placed judgment. Bitch. Now get off.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Shanny's just going all in it. Well, why, when the video I just showed and the kids were screaming, why didn't you do it? Why didn't you go and see what was wrong? So I don't believe when I go past the rooms, I don't hear their voices. Because you didn't do nothing when they were screaming.
Off
Bitch.
my channel. Get off my channel. You guys are just so judgmental. I'm playing the game. Fuck all you.
Yeah, he probably was.
Now, I'm excited for this because this is a lot more positive than anything you guys are saying. I'll certainly say that. Making me cuss and sin. I apologize for that, but that really pissed me off, and I apologize. Let's have a moment where we do breathing exercises and get back and hydrate. There. I don't understand this whole hydration thing. And get back to a normal state. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in.
Yeah, it's bullshit. People are attacking me. That definitely is not Shane.
I love therapy, man. It helps so much. All you need, 3 breaths, and you're nice and calm.
Amazing.
She's so...
10 p.m. I have to see Emily. Oh my god.
She is so full of it. All right, I will play one more video, folks. I got like 54, 55 here. Thank you all for being here. Make sure everybody likes. Let me see what you guys said. Brett with the eyeballs. Hermes and the kids. I don't hear their voice in the room. Tells you everything. Exactly, vultures. You know what I mean. I hope your headache's better. I'll try not to talk so loud. He came up with a bunch of lies just recently about how he was threatened for hitting an autistic kid. All lies. Yeah, dude. Mover, you know. Dude, he would have gotten his ass kicked. They would have held him down. They would have held him down. But like, oh, you like to kick kids in the stomach? Well, okay, we'll do that to you. Because one thing is, you know, about guys in jail. There's a code. They don't like chomos. And they don't like child abusers. No, they don't. The only thing I could figure is that the one
You
date
like
was
that?
a typo.
You like that, you fat fucking
Cream Mover donated $2 through
like
Super
that?
Chat.
You
Thanks
like
for
that,
the
you
entertainment.
fat
Good
fucking
work.
You like that?
Thank you so much, Prime Mover. I appreciate it. Shane doesn't understand veggies and fruit. Yes, he was full of it. Because we know, bro. Dude, we know. You're to get your ass kicked. You say that you hit kids, and then you also said that the guy said he had a big dick. Like, really, who is he fooling here? All right, last video of the night, folks. I do appreciate everybody here. Is Rev saying a final word on the drama, and I think that's a good way to end it tonight. And next time I see you guys, it'll either be Sunday or Monday. So I won't be around the rest of the week, but I will do a membership poll during the week. So members, look out for that. I'll do a little poll. And like I said, now that some more members came in, more member stuff will be happening. So good on all the members that have been here. We're going to do a lot more fun membership stuff. But on that note, here is Rev. And again, look at how he used to look.
SJW here, news. The title says it all. It's going to be a quick video. I just want to make it clear to everybody that, you know, I'm not threatening anybody, okay? I'm not even going to seek anybody's information at all.
Bullshit!
I just want you to leave me and my wife alone and our family, okay? That's it. I'm not going to seek any legal action. I'm not going to seek any information, anything like that, okay? I want to make that clear. There's no threat here. I'm not intending to, you know, find you and do anything harmful to you or anything like that. I'm letting this go. Shanny's letting this go.
$800. I spent $100.
He-Man gave me the best dick the other day. It was so good.
He sure did.
Carrie donated $5 through Super Chat.
Yes, that works a lot better. Thank you so much, Carrie. But you see that? I fixed it. So this way it doesn't talk while you guys are doing the super. Because I want to make sure, if you're going to give me a dono, I want to make sure your words are said or heard. But thank you so much, Carrie. Loves you. And you know what? Shanny is a fool for not understanding that you were a friend. And that's why you did what you did. Because you are a friend. Maybe one day she'll realize it. But if you weren't a friend, you would have allowed that child abuse to happen. So, Carrie, I love you. You know, you are always a valued member here at the crypt, and everyone here loves you too.
Let's just do the great debate. If you're going to be a part of that, let's do that. And let's stop making all this stuff so personal.
Oh, you done? All right, one more. Here, doxing for Christ. Right. Exactly, Phoenix.
You might want to delete all your videos now. Just saying. You might want to. You never know who will get a hold of your information. And you know, you never know how much money someone has where they take your information and, you know, they spin it. So, I mean, I know I delete my videos a lot. And I do that because I don't want to look at the past because
you do it because you don't want people to realize when you're lying, and then then you forget your lies, so you lie on top of those lies. That's why you do it. Stop.
Kind of triggers me. It's like bad memories usually most of the time. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, but I'll just usually get rid of it because I don't know. For some reason, I have a thing for house cleaning, and I like to clean the house when things get messy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, there's some things I need to do. And yes, I am on a break. I came for you, wise guy. I came for you, my love.
You got your fans. I love that.
But
I know, Patty. You can't tell me that woman and Rev weren't doing some sort of meth, allegedly, apparently. Especially between the loss of teeth and her old mod, Megan Hiltz, saying that she saw meth, saying that it was in a foil. I mean, yeah, it could have been heroin or something, but you know what? I'm leaning towards the meth because the amount of teeth, or the teeth just got scared and ran away the way everyone else runs away from Shanny.
Information's a funny thing, and allies are a really funny thing too. I love my allies. I love the people who love me. So, I mean, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world to delete videos. Not the worst thing in the world. Doesn't mean you're trying to hide information. It's just...
Hey, you are trying to hide information. Every video I played tonight about you talking about having phone sex with Rev, about you doing something with G-Man, you hit those. And then you doubled down and said that you didn't have phone sex with Rev, that you didn't do anything with G-Man. What are you talking about? Or when you were talking to Rev, or talking to G-Man about sex stuff, and Chris, your ex-husband, was right there. No, that's exactly why you do that.
You simply don't want it on your channel anymore. And if there's any information out there on your channel, I suggest you delete your videos so people can't get your information.
Make me.
Like, you know, names or social security card numbers, you know, stuff like that on your channel. It might be wise. Anyway, I gotta go. I got things I gotta do. Information I gotta get. Anyway, you have a good one. Have a nice day. Bye.
Exactly.
She's so nasty. All right, that's it, folks. Yeah, Crash. I'm having some family by. I'm doing a thing. I'm gonna be hosting at my place. So, you know, when they're by, it's hard just, you know, do stuff and everything. Because I know I get pretty loud and shit. So, and it's just before the beginning of the school year. But hey, thank you all for being here. About 48, 49. Make sure everyone likes on the way out. I do appreciate it. Like I said, members, I'll do something this week. I'll do some sort of poll. And that's it. Next time I see you, it'll probably be on Sunday or Monday. But that's all. Have a good night. Love yous. And thank yous for all just hanging out and still being cool. And that's it. Carrie's awesome. And thank you guys all for the super chats. And I'm out. Have a good night, folks.